Hello, my name is Seun Olabiyi. I'm a high school senior and I live in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, where I'm currently presenting from. Today, I'm going to be presenting on the effects of social media on teens. Why investigate this topic? There has been a lot of research on how social media affects adolescents, with findings that highlight both positive and negative outcomes. Given the mixed results from previous studies, I wanted to dive deeper to uncover clearer conclusions. Social media has become an integral part of adolescent communication and well-being, this motivating me to pursue this topic. What is social media? When we talk about social media, we are referring to online technologies that allow people to share ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks and communities. Whether used to overcome boredom or gain social acceptance, social media has become a significant part of daily life. Now that we have a brief understanding of what is considered social media, let's delve into its impacts. The primary areas focused on during this discussion are social, behavioral and cognitive, and finally, neurobiological impacts. Social media has made it easier for teens today to connect with their peers and communicate with a wider range of people. While it can help develop social skills, it can also lead to negative feelings and unhealthy comparisons. In the following sections, we'll look at how social media has influenced cyberbullying, friendship, and loneliness. Cyberbullying allows people to extend face-to-face bullying to an online environment where actions can have instant, widespread, and permanent effects. Social media platforms offer greater opportunities for cyberbullying because they make actions more visible and personal information more accessible. With the way cyberbullying occurs, the abuse could be spread by others and continue online by using tags and hashtags on social media. Bullies can remain more anonymous, which often gives them a sense of empowerment since they don't see their victim face to face. Cyberbullying is considered a growing problem and a significant public health concern that is related to social media and can lead to mental and behavioral health difficulties and an increased risk of suicide. With the prevalence of social media, studies have begun exploring how this shift affects friendship closeness. One study focused on Facebook interactions like likes, tags, and the number of friends to see if these influence teenagers' self-esteem. The findings show that while self-esteem wasn't directly linked to frequency of Facebook use, there was a connection between the number of friends and how teens felt about their appearance. Teens who had more Facebook friends tended to feel better about their appearance, which might explain why many teens engage in activities like tagging to increase their friend count. Social media can also lead to short-term friendship closeness and lead to only temporary feelings of closeness among friends. By sharing different aspects of their lives online, teens might experience brief moments of connection, but this short-term closeness may not contribute to long-lasting relationships and could potentially affect their overall well-being and social interactions. The impact of social media on loneliness isn't fully understood yet, with research showing mixed results. Some studies suggest that platforms like Snapchat and Instagram can reduce feelings of loneliness and increase happiness because images and videos of friends can make users feel more connected. However, other studies indicate that excessive social media use can actually increase feelings of loneliness. There isn't a clear consensus on what is considered problematic social media behavior or how to measure it. As social media becomes more normalized, it's challenging to determine when the behavior becomes problematic. Some studies have used addiction-related components or criteria from the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders to characterize problematic social media use. One study found that higher parental monitoring of social media use is linked to lower levels of problematic behavior in adolescents. Those who do engage in problematic use often exhibit symptoms such as low academic achievement, irritability, physical pain, and short sleep. On the other hand, teens who had non-problematic social media usage reported fewer health problems. Additionally, research suggests that an individual's extended social network can significantly impact their behavior. Social media can expose teenagers to risky behaviors like smoking, substance use, and delinquency, normalizing these actions among online peers. To understand the effects of how social To understand how social media affects the brain, we need to consider insights from the areas of neuroscience and behavioral psychology. Adolescence is a period of significant brain development, particularly in the frontal lobe, where the prefrontal cortex plays a crucial role in judgment and impulse control. During adolescence, dopamine pathways, which are associated with reward processing, become more connected and prominent to the prefrontal cortex. This development enhances adolescents' capacity for mature judgment, impulse control, and learning from rewards. However, compared to adults, teens are still developing in critical areas like sound judgment and effective planning, making them more susceptible to risk-taking behavior. Adolescence is marked by heightened sensitivity to social rewards, making teens more responsive to both positive and negative social stimuli. Neuroimaging studies show that when adolescents receive social approval, there is a greater activation in brain areas involved in reward processing, such as the ventral striatum, medial prefrontal cortex, and orbitofrontal cortex. This heightened reward sensitivity can make social media interactions, like receiving likes or comments, particularly engaging and rewarding experiences. Research has shown that adolescents are more vulnerable to addictive behaviors due to their heightened reward sensitivity. This sensitivity is evident in activities like problematic smartphone use, when social media interactions heavily engage the brain's reward system. For instance, a study on Instagram found that seeing popular photos activated brain regions involved in reward processing, social cognition, and attention. Additionally, when adolescents viewed risky photos, activation in cognitive control networks decreased. This combination of heightened reward sensitivity and underdeveloped control systems may contribute to impulsive smartphone use and problematic behaviors. Social media as a recent development continues to evolve, and its long-term impacts on adolescents are still not understood. Current research indicates that social media affects teens on social, behavioral, cognitive, and neurobiological levels, with some studies highlighting positive benefits, while others point to increased mental health issues, risk-taking behaviors, and bullying. Future research should examine varied usage, so to investigate how various levels and parts of social media usage affect emotional and behavioral responses. Conduct longitudinal studies. Track individuals over time to understand the long-term effects of social media from adolescence to adulthood. Use larger samples, so include larger and more diverse participant groups to enhance the general applicability of all the findings, and focus on adolescent brain development. Explore how social media influences normative behavior and brain development to better assess its potential benefits or harms. In conclusion, social media is now a key part of our society and communication that deeply influences teens in various ways, such as socially, behaviorally, cognitively, and neurobiologically. While it offers opportunities for connection and learning, it also presents significant challenges, such as cyberbullying, short-lived friendships, and increased risk-taking behaviors. It's crucial that research continues in order to better understand social media's effects and its long-term impacts on the developing minds and well-being of adolescents. Thank you for listening.